Hey everyone, let us now take a look at question number 59 of set B of JEE Mains 2018. Well, the question is, let A be the sum of first 20 elements and B be the sum of first 40 elements of the series 1 square plus 2 into 2 square plus 3 square plus 2 into 4 square plus 5 square and so on. If B minus 2A is equal to 100 lambda, that is, if the difference between the sum of first 40 elements and twice the sum of first 20 elements is equal to 100 lambda, then we have to find the value of this lambda. For this matter, let's first solve and try to find out the sum of this series. Over here you can see that this series actually consists of two things. It has sum of all odd natural numbers, sum of the squares of all odd natural numbers, and then it has even natural numbers square, but well, a 2 is multiplied to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write it as like this. It will be 1 square. Let's consider that this is S. S is equal to 1 square. Instead of writing 2 into 2 square, I'll write plus 2 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square plus 4 square. Now make sure that you are not messing with the number of terms you have to take while solving. That is, first 20 elements will be considered by this series and not the modified series which I am writing here. So plus 5 square and so on. Now what I am going to do, I am going to take 1 2 square, that is 1 even number square, and I am going to take it or add it to this 1 square plus 3 square plus 5 square. Similarly, I am going to take this 4 square and add it to this. So basically, my sum will now be equal to 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square and so on up until n square, and plus I'll have a new series over here which will, or let's say that it's not n square, it's just going on and on. But let's say this is one part of our series and the other one is plus 2 square plus 4 square plus 6 square and on and on. So now the point is 2 square and 2 square will give us 2 times 2 square. So we are pretty much sorted. So let us now find the value of A. A is basically the sum of first 20 elements of the series, and I can see that fifth element is 5 square. That means 20th element will be an even number and it will be multiplied with 2. So it will be 2 into 20 square. So what I am going to do, I am going to take the sum of first 20 elements, and that will be 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square and so on until 20 square, plus to make sure that these 2 square, 4 square up till 20 square are multiplied with 2, there will be 2 square plus 4 square plus 6 square up until 20 square, right? Now you can see that this is the sum of the squares of first 20 natural number, and we know the formula n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So that will make it 20 into 20 plus 1 into 2 times 20 plus 1, which is 41 divided by 6, plus what I am going to do, I am going to take 2 common from each of these terms. That is, if it is 2 square, then I am going to take 4 common, because 2 square will be taken common, and over here it will become 1 square. So once I take 4 common, it will become 1 square, plus since 2 times 2 is taken common from this 4 square, so it will actually become 2 square plus 3 square and so on up until 10 square. Now it's simplified, right? Now if you simplify this one, you're going to get 20 into 21. So let's cancel this out, make it 7 from the table of 3 basically. This 1, this is 10. This will become 2870, plus when you will solve it 4 times n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, where the value of n is 10. So when you will solve this, you will get 1540, which will become 4410. So this basically is your value of A. Now we have to find out the value of B. And in fact, it's actually quite easy to find B now that we already know the value of A, because we have already identified the pattern of the series, right? So I can directly say that my B is actually equal to 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square and so on up until 40 square, because it is the sum of first 40 elements of the series, plus 2 square plus 4 square plus 6 square and so on up until 40 square. I'm going to keep it like this only for a minute, and I'm going to modify the other series. So this will become, well, let's first take out 4 common. once you take out 4 common, it will become 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square and so on up until 20 square, right guys? So now, this one over here is, well, sum of squares of first 40 natural numbers. That means n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6 plus 4 times sum of these squares of first 20 natural numbers, which is right over here. So 4 into 2870. Let's simplify this. So upon simplification, this particular value will be 4 times 2870. So basically 4 times 70 is 280. So 80 over here. This will become 11480. And this over here, when you will simplify it, well, 3, then 20, 1, then 27. So it will actually be 820 into 27, or you can say it will give you the sum as 22,140. When you will add both of them up, you will get 33,620, and this is the value of B. Now let us look at the condition in the question. The condition in the question is B minus 2A is equal to 100 lambda. Let's substitute the values. 33620 minus 2 times 4 into 410. So 2 times 4410 is equal to 100 lambda. So this will be 33620 minus 8820 is equal to 100 lambda, or you can say that 100 lambda is equal to 24800, and since, well, 2 zeros will cancel out these 2 zeros, this implies that the value of lambda is 248. A little calculative question, but well, the thing is that if you had got this one correct, then it would be quite foolish of you, or I can say it should actually be like, that we should actually spend a couple of minutes on the calculation of this particular question. So yeah, a little calculative, but that doesn't mean that we should, leave it, because it's a very simple question. And since lambda is equal to 248, well, option 4 is the correct answer.
Explore more about the topics you love with Toppr. Subscribe now and keep learning.